2 years is a long time to be trying to get it right as a supervisor, especially when it comes to safety. On this episode, the 3 C's of becoming a better safety supervisor.
PeopleWork, the human touch in workplace safety. Available everywhere on Amazon. To learn more, go to kevburns.com/peoplework.
Does your workplace take the most senior employee in a crew and promote that person into a supervisory position, and then leave them to hang without skills, training, and basic supervisory tools? Has it maybe happened to you? You know, there's a sense of irony that your company requires any employee or contractor on your job site to have proper training to operate a piece of machinery, but to supervise the people who are actually operating the machinery doesn't require any supervisory training. You need training to run the machines, but no training to help your people be better at running the machines? Really? Workplaces want their supervisors to mentor and coach the younger, less experienced workers, but a lot of those same supervisors don't get the skills and tools to do the job with any kind of competence. There's just an expectation that the most senior guy is the one who others will listen to and follow, and the new supervisor is left to just sort it out and figure it out. I wrote about this in my book, PeopleWork, The Human Touch in Workplace Safety. In an interview with an operations manager, he suggested that supervisors are likely to fumble around for 2 years while they try to find their management style. Maybe first being all about the rules, then trying to be all buddy-buddy, then sorting things out by trial and error, mostly error. 2 years is a long time to be trying to get it right as a supervisor on a job site, especially when it comes to safety. So let's see if we can't shorten that 2-year curve. Let's get right to giving you a 3-part formula to improve your effectiveness as a supervisor or safety person. Each part of the formula starts with the letter C. Let's get to the first C. Collect. Whatever skills you're missing, you need to collect for yourself. Look, safety people and supervisors, in addition to knowing the rules and procedures, need information to do the job effectively. That means that there have to be no impediments in the way of collecting the information that you need to get the job done. So when a person lacks skills in a certain area, they doubt their abilities. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We all have our own doubts about the things we know little about. But when you lack the skills or the information, there's a chance that you're going to overlook an important element. And as a supervisor or safety person, you have people responsibilities. That means you have to have good communication skills and to be able to build rapport with your people. Your people have to be forthcoming with getting the proper information to you. That means they have to trust you. To earn trust, you need to acquire the right skills. So, if you're missing skills, take the time to collect the skills, the strategies, and the development to overcome the issues and the concerns from your people, and don't wait for your employer to get you the people skills you need. Those are personal skills you take with you from company to company. Like a tradesman buys quality tools, you need quality people tools, so go buy them for yourself. The faster you get good people skills, the faster you can fix and avoid problems on the job, because problems that are not addressed tend to fester. That means they get bigger. And if you haven't got the skills to handle the small problems, how are you going to fix the big ones? The best solutions come from having access to and acquiring the best skills and information. Do it for yourself. The first C is collect. The second C, connect. Of the 3 parts, this may be the most important. Even if you lack formal skills, if you're a little behind in acquiring the skills we just mentioned in the first point, you can still connect with your people, and by doing so, you can overcome your skills deficiencies by improving your level of trust. Connection is seriously important, especially with safety. If you can't connect with the people you oversee, you'll find it difficult to communicate and to earn respect. Without respect, you won't be in a position to influence decisions and teamwork. Without respect, the best you can hope for is to be tolerated as a supervisor. And if they're only tolerating you, they're not listening to you. So you have to be able to connect with your crews. You have to be able to demonstrate to your people that you value them and the contributions they make. You have to connect in a way that your good people know that you have their backs before they'll have yours. You can't coach the team if you can't connect with the players. The second C is connect. Once you do, the next part gets easier. The third C is correct. Problems don't fix themselves. It takes action, but it has to be the right action. In order for your crew to improve their performance, there needs to be tweaks and adjustments made. These are small corrections. A professional coach knows better than to dump a list of 17 corrections on an athlete to improve at one time. A good coach knows that an athlete who focuses on improving one thing at a time tends to master that one thing before moving on. A good supervisor does the same thing, correcting one or two things at a time. A safety meeting of 17 bullet points and things to focus on will definitely miss the mark. Throw too much at people at one time, and you confuse them. People can't figure out the important from the fluff and the filler, and if you can't figure out what's important and focus on only those one or two things, how are they supposed to know what's important? So be laser-like. Correct one thing at a time. That means you'll always be improving. The third C is correct. The 3 C's are easy to remember. Collect, connect, correct. The same word, except you switch out the double L, double N, double R. Collect, connect, correct. Effective supervisors, in addition to getting decent production, get better than decent performance from their good people. And production is numbers-based. Performance is people-based. And without people, there's no production. Effective supervisors and safety people help employees get better so that they do better work. Remember, it's not enough to simply send people home safe. That's the least you're allowed to do by law. It's also, by the way, the expectation of every employee. They expect to go home safe at the end of every shift. So don't talk about or claim to be celebrating sending people home safe. That's what you're supposed to do. You haven't achieved anything more than the bare minimum. Instead, you want to send your people home better than they arrived. And that takes leadership.